Hello and welcome to this episode of Wonderkids Spotlight. I'm JG and this is the series where we take a look at some of the Wonderkids from the Wonderkids database that I have created that is available on FM Scout. It's simply adding Wonderkids to the game that are not present in the released version. Today we are going to take a look at probably one of the biggest talents in the database. It is Youssoufa Moukoko. He plays for Borussia Dortmund, and he's only 14 at the start of this game, so he's 15 now in real life, and will be 15 at the start of FM21. That also means he probably won't actually be in FM21. However, he's considered one of the biggest talents in Germany, if not the world, and can play all across the front three. As you can see here, I've honestly just decided to leave him at Dortmund. And the reason for that is Dortmund has good training facilities, they're a club known for promoting youth, and I honestly saw no reason to move him. Now, despite the game showing his natural position as a right winger, his natural position is actually an advanced forward. I'm not entirely sure why it highlighted that first, probably because his stats are more suited to it, but he is a striker, and he will be playing as an advanced forward, as you can see here in this tactic. This tactic is one I've downloaded from FM Scout also. It's NAPS T for 1, 4222. 4222. That was too many twos. I don't know. This tactic, I'm going to link to it in the description. As you can see, it plays with an arm forward, advanced forward, a pressing forward, 2 wingers, 2 segundo volantes, 2 wing backs, 2 ball-playing defenders, and a sweepy keeper on defend. It's a different 4-4-2 basically, but at the same time, it's nothing outlandish. And Moukoko will be playing as the advanced forward, the very front striker in this formation. So as you can see here, his initial stats may vary a little bit, but these are the stats he's going to start with. So you can see if I'm just going to select advanced forward, he already has a lot of stats that are very suitable. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, all 13, same with passing and technique. Anticipation is only 5, which I really wish was higher, but it's going to become that obviously. Composure 12, decision 10, off the ball 10, 18 flair, not necessarily something critical for an advanced forward, but it's always nice to have. 11 work rate and good physical stats. Again, his physical stats will improve very rapidly because he's only 14 years old at the start of the game. Everything is set to be automated by the staff. Everything is regulated by the staff. Transfers, training, everything. The only thing I have set is the tactic and made sure that Moukoko actually plays as many games as possible. So the next thing we need to do is actually we're going to skip forward 3 years. Actually, first of all, I'm just going to quickly, as usual, I have set his potential ability to be 180. The reason for that is his potential ability can vary from 150 to 180. Because this is for a YouTube video, and we want to see the best possible outcome for these players, I've set it to the max that he'll potentially reach, and set his personality professional to give him the best chance of actually reaching it. We're going to skip forward 3 years the first time for once, because due to the rules in the Bundesliga in Germany, a player cannot play in the league until the year he turns 17. So the first 2 seasons, that's not going to apply to Moukoko here, so I'm actually going to skip forward 3 seasons at first. It's a minor thing, but just worth mentioning. So I will see you guys in 3 years. And there we go. As you can see, we're back. It's the 1st of June 2022, and Youssoufa Moukoko is 17 years old, so thus he has made his first appearances in the Bundesliga. He hasn't actually made as many as I'd hoped. He's only made 16 appearances. He has scored 10 goals though, which is a lot. But he has only made 16 appearances. I wonder if he's had an injury. He has. There's your explanation. So in July, 7th month, July, he got injured for 5 weeks. And then he's just had a few niggles. That shouldn't explain all of the missed games. I don't know. But regardless, this shouldn't be an issue. And he should be making more appearances in the future. If we just take a quick look at his stats, you can see here that his physicals have developed massively. So he's got 16 acceleration, 16 agility, 16 balance, 16 pace, only 10 stamina, but that's going to keep increasing. The anticipation that I was worried about is already up to 8. So that's probably not going to be an issue once we get into his peak of I don't know when we're going to skip forward to his retirement, probably around 24-25. But yeah, his technicals, at least the relevant ones, are all developing really, really well. And yeah, 10 goals in 16 games. Has Dortmund won anything? Let's just take a look here. But yeah, they won the Bundesliga. God damn it. They won the Bundesliga this season, actually. 82 points ahead of Bayern. And did they win last year? They did. They did. So the first year they finished third, and last year they also won it. And I happen to know, because I skipped ahead, they're going to win this a lot. I feel like in the future episode, I should probably consider giving them to lower clubs to see if like one superstar player can propel them way up. Because it gets a little boring when they win everything, because, pro tip, that's what's going to happen. So really the variable is how many Champions Leagues are they going to win? Because the one they have is... I want past winners. Past winners is way back from 1997. So that's a while ago and not really relevant for now. But yeah, hang on. Where'd he go? There we go. So yeah, let's skip forward another 2 years. So that's 5 years in the future total. See if he's made a little more development. And there we go. I realized I actually forgot to show you the current ability from last time. So now, 5 years in the future, it's at 156. For a 19-year-old, that's really good. That's probably a little higher than the best 19-year-olds that are nowadays. What's Mbappe? Mbappe is 21? Mbappe is older than this. This is around, like, even Vinicius Jr. doesn't have this potential build. So this is really good. If we just take a look at his stats again, he has developed a lot. His physicals, really good. His stamina has just kept improving. Again, stamina and anticipation were the ones I was worried about, considering he's playing in an advanced forward role. And anticipation is up to 10. So again, I hope it improves more, but if we can hit just 11, I'm gonna be okay with it. Ideally, I want all of the highlighted stats for a given role to be 16 or above. I know that very, very, very rarely happens, except sometimes in the case of deep-lying playmakers, but for now, it's okay. However, his performance, some of you might have noticed already down here. He has scored 30 goals in 34 appearances. That's a lot, to put it bluntly. Last season, again, he hasn't... Well, that could be explained by injuries. Here, he's scored 30 goals in 34 appearances. Average rating of 7.64. That is nuts for a 19-year-old. Like, wow. I'm almost going to be ballsy. Has he won the Ballon d'Or? He has not. I figured that was optimistic. I mean, Haaland from our own team has won it the last 2 years. So, clearly not all bad. But I do think it might be a little ballsy to think he had won the Ballon d'Or already. But those are some incredible numbers. So yeah. What else? Is there anything else that we need to quickly check? His value is 72 million at 19 years old. So that's decent. What about, are there any players of note otherwise in Dortmund's team? They still have kept hold of Sancho, who hasn't developed much, to be honest, though. That's weird. Any other interesting signings? Namdi Collins, he's another one for the database if anyone wants to check him out. He's actually developed really well considering I'm not focusing on him at all. But he's not the focus of the video. That he might come in a later video, who knows. Same with Dennis Lutke-Frie. He's also a part of the Wonderkid database. Again, it's linked to in the description. If you're interested, you can read more about it. So yeah, he looks really good. I think now I'm going to choose to skip an additional... Wait, actually, should we check? What about Dortmund? I believe they've won the league every year until now. They didn't. They haven't, actually. They finished second last season. Well, finished second last season and won it again this season. And they haven't won more Champions Leagues. They haven't won any Europa Leagues or anything either. So that's a little boring, isn't it? Anyways, I'm going to choose to skip forward 5 more years now. That means we're going to come back in 2029 when Moukoko is 24. He should have hit current ability max there and hopefully start winning some personal awards, if he's going to win some personal awards, of course. So I'll see you in a bit. And here we are. As we can see, this is now Moukoko at 24 years old. He has almost, so close, almost reached his potential maximum. He is currently at 179 current ability out of 180 maximum at 24 years old. As you can see, the stats I was worried about, his anticipation and his stamina, they're no longer an issue. Advanced forward is the role he is most suited to. Some of his technicals and physicals are completely nuts. As you can see, all of the stats that are marked as green for advanced forward, so the ones that are most important, they're all at least 16, 18 dribbling, 16 finishing, 17 first touch, 17 technique, 18 composure, 17 off the ball, and 17 acceleration. And combined with, he's a rather physical player, so he's not super strong, but he's decently strong. But he has a large frame. He's 1 meter and 84, and he weighs 86 kilos. So he's really good. Oh, I just looked at the goals scored. He's scored 36 goals in 31 appearances. That is nuts. Oh dear lord, look at those average ratings. He actually managed a higher average rating last season with 22 and 27 with a 7.92 average rating than he did this season. That's actually a little weird and interesting. Surely he must have won the Ballon d'Or at this point. Has he? He has. He's actually won it. He's actually won it twice. He won it the first time 2 years ago at the age of 22, with Ansu Fati and Erling Haaland coming in second and third respectively. And didn't Ansu Fati also switch to PSG on the Luca Romero one? I think he might have. And actually, this year it's exactly the same. Moukoko in first place, Fati in second place, and Haaland in third place. Also, Haaland, screw you for switching away from Dortmund. It's a while ago since he changed, I think. And Mbappe winning in between, with Moukoko still finishing in third. Did he also get on the score sheet before that? He did not. So he's already won. At the age of 24, he's won 2 Ballon d'Ors. That's a lot. Also, just look at his appearance stats for Germany. 24 years old, 71 caps, 39 goals. That's nuts. That is a lot. What was going to check? We're going to check Dortmund. Have they won? Because I believe they've actually won pretty much every year. Yes, they haven't. It wasn't even Bayern Munich who won it that one season they finished second. It was Bayer Leverkusen. I did not expect that. But yeah, Dortmund has won everything since. Have they won the Champions League? Ooh, they beat Bayern in the final. That must be so satisfying. They actually won it 3 years ago as well. So Dortmund have actually won the Champions League twice now, with Moukoko scoring 8 goals. Did he get on the average rating score sheet? He didn't actually, but he scored 8 goals in the Champions League, which is really decent. Alright, I was actually going to skip forward to the end of his Dortmund career at this point, but since he hasn't actually maxed out, I'm going to skip forward 2 more years just so we can also go look at the progress chart that is so satisfying to watch when they peak. So that's going to be Moukoko at 26 years old. That should be the start of his peak as a physical-based striker, I'm thinking. So yeah, I will see you in 2 years. And we are back. And he hasn't actually improved further, which is weird. But I don't know why. It doesn't matter much either. That one current ability is probably not even going to be visible on the stats. So in the end, that probably doesn't matter. He's also got a little decline. He's probably been injured, if I were to guess. He scored a little less. He scored 24 in 29. And I also just noticed, I understood earlier too, I just didn't say it, he actually does have injury proneness. So that might also explain why he's very rarely... Has he played 38 games in... Wait, the Bundesliga only has 34 games, doesn't it? Okay, so he's played a full season once. And since then he's missed at least 3 games. But yeah, so here 23 in 28, and here 24 and 29. Still absolutely nuts average ratings. I have I haven't got anything to say about that. But yeah, let's just take a look at his progress. Like, that just looks nuts. Right. So, this is his progress bar from the start of the game in 2019 until now, 30th May 2031. 12 years of development for Youssoufa Moukoko, and this is good looking. This is just sexy. Let's be honest. Yeah, the biggest improvements are +9s in strength and anticipation, and I actually think his stamina has also improved 9 because it was 6 at the start of the game. And in general, this is just like 18 dribbling, 16 finishing, 17 first touch, 15 passing, which I guess might not be a common stat for a physical striker, but I guess it's useful to have. And composure and decisions, off the ball, work rate. His flair is still 18, so that's good to have. His determination's actually gone up by a lot. I hadn't actually really thought about that until now. It started at 7. I remember that because I looked at it and was like, oh, that's not much. But it's actually gone up by 7. I assume that's because a lot of the squad has high determination, so it kind of goes onto him. I just remembered something. When I was looking through the save, I noticed a player who had joined Dortmund on a free. He hasn't actually joined yet. Because I want to show you him because it's absolutely insane. I'm just quickly going to skip forward, I think 3 or 4 more years just so I can show you this one specific player they got on a free. It's only going to be a very brief stop. And then we're going to skip forward to Moukoko's last season just to review his career. Here we go. I wanted to show you this guy. I'm just going to show his current ability and potential ability. 189 current, 193 potential ability. And absolutely nuts right back. The best part about it all? They got him on a free. They got this guy on a free at the age of, well, I guess that would be 24 since he's 27 now. They got a world-class player for free. Like, I was literally just staring at this dumbfounded when I was going through the save before preparing for recording. It's absolutely insane. Anyways, this is Moukoko's last season because he joined a lot later than I actually thought he did. So let's move to the star man. Youssoufa Moukoko, this is his last season at Dortmund. Then I've arranged a transfer to Tonnerre KC. It's in Cameroon. It's his secondary nation. There's no reason for it. He's 34. He still has 147 current ability. It's not Ronaldo or Messi levels. Let's be honest about that. But it's still pretty decent. As you can see, his stats are still pretty solid. His anticipation's up to 16 at this point. He's lost some of his physicals though, so he wouldn't be very good in the advanced forward role anymore. Still scoring 21 goals in 33 appearances though. Anyways, where do we left off? We left off at the end of that season, so we start here. How's it been going? So 26 and 33, 25 and 33, 24 and 32, 18 and 33. That's uncharacteristically low. But still, interesting. Definitely scoring less goals now, though. There's no way around it. As for his best season, I mean, I'd say it's this one. 36 goals in 31 games. 10 player of the match appearances. 7.84 rating. However, according to Football Manager, his best season was actually one before that, if we go by average rating. 22 goals in 27 games, 8 assists, 7 player of the match. Yeah, I ain't buying it. This is his best season, hands down. 28-29 season that would make him a 24-year-old at that time. Yeah, because that was the one we actually checked out. So that is incredible. How many Ballon d'Ors did he end up winning? Ooh, I just realized, oh wow, he won a lot. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Ballon d'Ors to Youssoufa Moukoko throughout his career. I'm curious. This Adamir dude was his strike partner for a few years. He's really good. He's also really, really good. However, what I am curious about is this more than Messi or Ronaldo has won? Because I think it might be. Yeah, because Ronaldo won it 5 times. Messi's won it also. Ronaldo's won it 6 times. Messi's won it 5 times. Mbappe's won it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Youssoufa Moukoko is currently the single most award-winning player in history, at least if we going by the measure of Ballon d'Ors. The single most award-winning player. That's really good. That's actually incredible. I didn't actually realize when reviewing the save before recording quite how good he was. Also, Ansu Fati, the eternal runner-up. Did he even win once, Fatih? He did not. Suck it. So yeah, that's actually insane. What about Dortmund? How did they do as a club? Oh, alright. They actually didn't win as much as I seem to remember. However, let's see. How many... Oh, they have won 4 Champions Leagues. I just want to take a look at this. Hang on. That's not the one. Where is it? This one. That's the one I want. They've won 4 Champions Leagues and 1 runner-up throughout the 20 years that this save has been running. Leipzig won. To be fair, Leipzig won a Champions League with that kind of history? I mean, I suppose. Okay. Anyways, that wasn't the point. And as you can see, they've definitely been the best club in Germany throughout those 20 years. Probably a combination of Youssoufa Moukoko and also the fact that I've set it to use as a nap tactic. I mean, that's basically as close to cheating as you can get without actually cheating. And honestly, I've heard people say it is cheating, so fuck those people. I don't give a shit. I don't care about tactics, but that's their right to an opinion. So yeah, that is the career of Youssoufa Moukoko. Of course, he stuck at one club the entire time because that's the way we set it up so we could track his progress better. In the future, I might make these videos so that I just set them so they have the best development stats, so professionalism, ambition, determination, low injury proneness, and then just let it sim and just to see how their career goes without me intervening. It would mean that we can't go and look at the stat development in the progress chart, but of course we can just manually observe, I guess. I mean, we're not blind. I just noticed he actually had really low consistency at the beginning. He's actually got a decent consistency now. That's actually interesting. I don't think I've noticed that before. But yeah, this is the final stat page of Youssoufa Moukoko at a 34-year-old. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have other players from either from the Wonderkid database or just in the game that you want to see me do this with, let me know in the comments. I do enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy it even more when people let me know their opinions on things, because community interaction is always fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.